right, so we gotta be careful because we want to keep these pipes. All right, so I'm gonna cut a little deeper here. Okay, so see, this is, I was trying to pull this forward and it was very, very stiff. Yeah, you're right. So now, because it's right. Yeah. 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 Hold on a second. Let me step out. Okay, so yeah, so cut the bottom, going around, and then we'll figure out what we're doing up there. As a matter of fact, after you cut that, just cut right underneath here. So cut across here, because we know we have to get that full six foot piece in here. Okay. So Rod, you're saying to go 100% to the floor, right? Oh. Okay, but then we're gonna have to. There's still gonna be that gap. There's gonna be the clearance between. Because remember, if the old one was 8 inches and the new one is 6 inches, we still have to make some kind of lip to get between the two, right? Yes. So yeah, just cut those two, and that way we can have some room to play with. Yes, sir.
Got these two shears. The grinder, we brought the grinder. That would have been great. Yeah, we got the grinder.
Chris, you can help me with this.
Not yet. I'm not good in the back. Ain't no sport stuff from this one.
Yes. You second? Yeah. So we got metal shears too.
I was thinking maybe here.
Now this also.
Well, actually, you could just.
Yeah, you should be able to unfold it. So get the wires from the side.
Oh, it's in the
Put it back in. Oh. No. Open. Open in the ceiling. Oh my goodness. Let's see if you can reach on top. There's no return to it. It's just open. This whole thing can go out.
All is done? Nah, it's still going up.
Huh?
It's still going up.
No.
I'm not tall. Let me just stand up.
No, it's okay. It's just open in the ceiling. No, it doesn't. It's not. That's impossible. Okay.
Hand me the chair.
If you
Tosh, can you hand me the chair? Okay.
Camera's right here. Here.
Yeah. You're taller than me. Bruh, you're like what, 6'3"? Yeah, it is taller. Oh yeah? It's freaking open.
It's just open. It's just fresh air intake.
Wow.
In the ceiling.
Well, that helps.
No.
So it's not even
It's not
doing
good.
the AC. It's not even doing the dump.
So
It's not doing
it's just fresh. No, we kind of need it, but okay. So the whole thing can come down.
So here, guys, because he's doing videos, we should look like we're complying with safety and stuff like that. So
Okay.
let me watch this.
Oh, it's still got the lip on there. Yes, still got that collar. It's okay. We can just cut it from the bottom.
Yeah, well, just take that piece out, and this came out. So when we take the bottom, so it's a line. Like this inside the ceiling. You go to the same turn. This is supposed to pull air back. It doesn't. This here. This was just up the tip.
See that?
It's using the ceiling as the first layer. Then everything in the ceiling is being pulled back. Oh my goodness. So okay, do we want to try to make sure you don't cut the line?
Yeah, I just saw that right now.
You use the what?
There's a conduit right there. Want to unscrew from the bottom? Want to try? Because this is all.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to.
Want to unscrew? I think he keeping the bottom for now, right? I want to try to take it out from the bottom box. What not? Then you got. No, this is attached. Yeah, but he's keeping this piece right here.
I don't know.
I could get that.
Okay.
You cut it, but I'm gonna see if there.
So even if you look here, the reason why we make this
Now you can cut right on the back. Where's the
the cut side.
the Hvac was up itself, that completely shut off.
Okay, that was very sharp. Very sharp. So what we just removed here was our return duct. Now, yeah, put it. Chris, put it in the bed. Tosh, hold the door for him, please. Hold the door for him. Here. No, he needs to keep it downstairs so he can get back in. Okay, there you go. So you look here. So it's supposed to be a return duct. The same way there's a supply duct. If you look. Look here. It's a supply duct, right? So this supply line goes.
That's the one that's going.
That's the supply. So the supply is coming out of our grills. Okay. The return should have something similar. So if you have supply air is going out, it's supposed to push the air down, which pushes the warm air up, which is supposed to return. But it wasn't doing that. It was just in the ceiling. So we got to figure out. So we're going to get this in what we have now, but we got to figure out some type of filtration because basically just pulling air out of the ceiling. Okay, so what we're doing now is we need to see. Okay, so if we bring our air handler here, the big box, I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So this checks out. Okay, we're gonna put this over here, lay it down on the side, and we're going to measure that the return going in here is the same size as what we have there. So we can set this on top of it. So and then we have this one. Stretch the marble. Got it? Yes, sir.
Okay, you know those clippers?
Huh?
So she is to retrofit this. They had a video.
But we're gonna be retrofitting. So Chad, this isn't screwed down. Sorry. Just lift it out. Try to lift it out and bring it out. Yes, that's.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Okay, so now we're gonna lift that. We're gonna lift and we're gonna sit it on top. Lift and sit on top.
This?
Yes.
On top of.
No, on top of it. Because that's our. Huh?
So you can this part.
Yes.
So how, which way you want to?
So lift up. No, lift this up. Okay, just lift. Okay. Okay, lift. Walk it. Okay, so you see how this is offset, right? When we, huh? No, it can't, no, it can't go all the way over because this, right? So we still need, no, we're taking this off completely. Okay, so we're taking that, because I thought this was screwed down before. Still is split in play. So.
On camera.
Who's been in front of this? So you see those two screws right there, actually a couple screws. So yeah, all we have to do is take that down. Take that off of there. This should be the same exact height as the old one. So we transition this into the old supply duct. We're going to attach our new return duct. So we're going to cut those screws, screw the new duct onto here. This is going to sit square on top of there. And the only thing, there might be a little tiny gap between the new duct and the edge here. So we'll figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna cut. So let's set this on the floor, please. So lift and rest. Okay, floor. Yeah. Okay. So we have to figure out where our yeah. So we will move those, and then we're gonna. So what we have to do, we have to cut a new opening into the new duct. Yeah. And we can get that on here really quick. Oh. You need a, you got a shot right?
Oh. Me? Yeah.
Just need to get in.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
We must do that 3 times.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can probably reuse those screws. Yeah, just put them on the floor. Chris, do me a favor. Take the new duct and line it up on the side of this unit, please. Thank you.
The big one or the triangle?
The new one, the tall one.
The tall one?
Yeah.
Probably gonna get cut off with the seams.
No, so you can see the base was not screwed into the floor. No, right here. Look, see, this is the base. So on these units, right? This is the supply. This is where your fan is at. So it's supplying air into the room, into the space, right? The return comes under the bottom. So if you look under the bottom, you'll see there's an opening. So on our air handler, that is our return air. And then on top here, this is our supply air. So the way they had it, there was a return duct. The return duct was on the left side. So that was the one that we cut. And then this is just, you can call it like a plenum box or something that the air is going into before it goes into our air handler. So so a couple of things. I'm not sure, we just have the box. We don't have a cap. So we actually have to get, we actually have to cap it at the bottom.
So you want to line it up over there?
No, I want you to bring that here. So when Roger sized it, he actually sized it a bit deeper. So yeah, bring it here. So I want to make sure that it actually lines up with the unit and lines up in size with our box, because we don't want to have to get a brand new box at the bottom. So just put it on the side here. Okay. So it's a little deeper. Now put this box on the floor. Put this, just sit it on the floor for a second. Facing this way. Yeah, alongside this. So what we're doing, we're recreating this. Now, yeah, it's a good thing to put the mask on. You can see, all that stuff inside there. You don't want to be bringing that in. Okay, so you see that it lines up. It's a little bit more spacious, but that's fine. We can deal with that, right? But we're going to reuse the opening over here. So we're gonna have to cut a hole. We're gonna have to cut a hole into our return duct and then screw it on the side over here. So since this is not the same size, we need a base. We need a base for this. Chris, do me a favor. So bring the new return duct and then put it into this this space right here. And let's make sure that it's the right size. We need a cap for the bottom of this.
Oh, like that?
Slide it all the way.
Outside?
Slide it all the way in there.
You mean just like that one? Or a different one?
Perfect. So it fits. So we're good. Okay. Now, okay. So what we're gonna have to do, a couple of things that we didn't order, we're gonna need a cap for the bottom. And now I see we're gonna need to extend this up. And when we extend this up, I want to have them put some type of filter on the top that we can put in, because if it's not connected to the return grill, it's just sucking particles from the ceiling. And that's the sheetrock, the dust, everything that's up there. So there's a filter underneath, but we want an additional filter. How do we get? Oh, we got it off? Okay, so you guys, let's put this on top.
This is exactly like this.
Yes. So we're gonna center that on top, make sure everything lines up.
This access.
Yes. And we're gonna have to vacuum all this stuff out. Hang on a second. No, put it on top. Yeah. So try and center, make sure, bring it over to the side, the other side, to the right.
But now
Yeah.
that's the excess.
So see, there's a lip right here.
That's the excess on that side.
So we can just bend that lip right there. Yeah. So you just want to make sure, see, spinless. So you know what? We can actually leave the lip. The only thing that we're concerned with is that there's no outside air infiltration. So we want all the air coming from the duct coming in the side here. So if you feel there's no extra space where air is getting in. So this is the side that's overhanging right here. That's fine. So this is actually good for us, right? So take it off the return box and put the return box over there. And then we're gonna send the air handler in there, and it might actually work out decently. So only thing we have to figure out is how to transition to the old supply header. Yep, just lift. Yep, drop. Okay, and then now if you look here, do me a favor first, get a screwdriver and pry off the trim on the floor. That gives us a little more room to work with. Yes, take the hammer, screw it, apply it. So in fact, we can build the base for this thing ourselves. Can I get some sheet metals and get the hand brakes?
I was gonna
Okay.
ask you, can you still like out here 10 foot this over and make this as a stand?
It is a stand. It's already a stand. No.
That's bigger, so that.
No, we just proved that it fits. Okay, now put that in there. Now what you're gonna see is that one, there's gonna be more of a gap over here on the right-hand side. Turn the opening to your left. Yep, slide it in there. Now you see how there's more space on the right-hand side.
Yes, because it's not the same on each side. One is 21 and one is 20.
Okay, now let's lift this up and put this on it, and you'll see. That's the back. Yeah. Okay, now watch the refrigerant lines. You can rest it there. So you just gotta watch those refrigerant lines. So we're reusing those. We don't want to break those.
Should I bend it down a little bit?
Try to grab up towards the top. Yep, and then try to bend a little towards the bottom. So keep your hand near the top because you don't want to kink in.
It's just that skinny one.
Yes.
I can bend it a little bit
You can bend it a little bit. Just hold from the top. So we're trying to dry fit everything, make sure everything is going to go where we want it to go.
I don't want to take that. Want to take it?
Red bucket.
You worry about the lines? Don't worry about it. Yeah. No, it's for the duck. Okay, so champ, you see the old no, it's not too high. So the transition, the flexible transition, we got to take that off. But this is okay. All right, so we'll get it out. So I just wanted to see, but this did not fit at all before, and now it's going in there, so it's better than we were before.
So we can do it too, take the base out, put this on top, drill it in, and then slide it on in.
The issue with that is that we have to, you'll see. So yeah, let's bring it out. Oh, okay. Hey, Josh, can you take that? Yeah.
Which?
Hey, this is Taurus. So we actually need to that can sit underneath that 6-foot piece. And would it be possible to have that shortly today? Yeah, one of my guys called out sick from heat exhaustion, so I know what you're going through. Yeah, it's bad. Measure that. Measure the return duct, please. So I think it's 6 inches wide. It looks like. Get the measurement tape, please, so we can see.
You mean
Not the height though. So the width. That's the length. So it's 8 inches. And then what's the going across the width? So it was the one you built was 6 feet tall, 8 inches wide, 8 inches long by, it looks like 23 and a half, 23 and a half. So we would need a, yeah, we would need a base because now we're going to turn this into into a freestanding duct that's going to feed into the return box. So we need a cap that goes under the bottom, and we're actually going to need to extend it further into the ceiling. So please measure up into the ceiling right there.
To the tip of the ceiling?
Yeah.
17.
There's a beam there.
Just going up to the beam.
Oh, so it's all the way up there? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we would need another 8 by 23 and a half piece. How tall is that?
27 and a half.
20, I'd say 25 inches, with a cap on one of the ends there. Yes. Yeah. I need a cap on that. Yeah, because what they didn't have this is a condo. They don't have return ducts. They just have it poking into the ceiling. So we're gonna have to put some type of filtration on that end. Yeah. So whatever it takes to have the pan on the bottom. So with the pan, right? So I'm gonna send you a picture. As a matter of, send you a picture because we don't have a lot of space. That's why we needed the new duct, because we needed to put in a air handler that's 2 inches bigger than the old one. So I might be able to fabricate something for the base, but we definitely need to extend because you built the 6 foot and we probably need to go about 9 feet. And we also, can you measure from here up to right there? I would like to put some type of filter box on this return because, like I said, no, I'm talking to you. No, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, because it's just pulling. It's. Have you ever seen they do the return just into the ceiling and it's not connected to a return duct? So the only filter is like at the base of the air handler.
15 inches and a half. 15.
Yes, but they don't have that here.
It's on-
So
it's on the-
they just have the filter at the base of the air handler. No, it's vertical. Yeah, everything's vertical.
I was gonna give 2 inches. This is like 17.
Okay. So did you get the picture I sent you? Yeah. So I'm sending you pictures of the full closet here.
Take this piece off right here.
Yes, please. Yep. Yeah. So I sent you 3 pictures. So the 6 foot duct that's sitting on the floor is open to the floor. So we need to cap that on that end, but I can probably get some cheap metal to fabricate something for that. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Well, the stand, it already has a base on it. So we just need, that was the pre-existing. So we just need to feed into that. And it's like that. So yeah, so right now,
That's for.
So basically, right, what are we doing here? Moving the access piece.
That work can be very dangerous, very sharp metal. You have to be careful.
It's sensitive.
That's when amateurs come to the professional job. So in that point, it looks like we're okay. But now we can't use any of the pre-existing help because it's useless. So we need to extend it up. And I will be able to
First they had it.
Wait, so wait, do you think so this afternoon, you think you can have the cap to base? We're gonna take a little break. So the duck guy says he'll have what we need. The duck guy says he'll have what, so we have to have the cap on the bottom. And then he's gonna make it essentially for us to go out.
Right.
So, okay. The only question is, do we need a transition for this, right? So what you just took off there was like flexible collar. Now this is 11 and a half. You can ring that, go downstairs. 20 by 11 and a half, right?
What is this?
This is 18, 18 by 12. Whoa. No, that's, so someone measured before, that was supposed to be for the old duck, but we're not using any piece of the old duck. Okay. Now this is in 20 by 11 and a half. So here. 12. 12 by 18 and a half.
Champ, like, right here goes on top of that. That big square hole goes on top of there. So the back where you're gonna- the nose where you're still- Some people say they work on themselves.
So did you say a time? Oh, cool.
So.
Guys, look here. Look, check. Look, just look at the supply, the insulation on the supply duct, and then look down at the insulation on the return duct. So you see how clean it is? Look down at the return duct. See the difference there?
They're,
So that's where your filters on your return side, because that's where all the particles should be getting caught up, but that's way too much. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we have to do. We have to get pipe cleaner for the refrigerant lines, because the old unit, Champ, the old
Yes,
unit had the old unit had 122. We're gonna be reusing these lines right here, so we need to flush these out. So we have to get the flush for this. We're gonna go up on the roof, we're gonna spray the chemicals, and it's gonna push all the old stuff out. Put a bucket here, we'll capture all that. We gotta get a vacuum. We gotta vacuum all the stuff out. So the duct will be ready 4:30 today, and then we can get this in. Assuming we have everything we need, then we can, ouch, that's not good. Look at this. That's not good. Oh, they crushed our refrigerant line. So we're not gonna be able to reuse that. So we're gonna have to cut this and either, let's see what we have on here.
To run it all the way back from the roof?
No.
Oh,
like what we was doing the other day with the flare thing and adding on.
Okay, so we got, so guys, we have, this is the cap. I'm just trying to see if we're gonna be able to use the press tool here, or if we're gonna need to sweat that on. We'll figure that out. And then we got a flare, so the flare, so we can probably reuse the old flare. And then all our wiring. Okay, cool. All right, so let's do this. So let's put our stuff on the side that we're gonna need. All the old ducts, we're getting rid of that. We'll get our supplies. Try to knock this out.